Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Jaden, and in this video I'm going to give you a full franchise season by myself, and here's week 1.
With an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins.
Let's see how our...
Joined by my broadcast partner Charles Davis, and at long last, it's time to begin another season in the NFL. And if this looks familiar, Charles, it's because it is. For the third straight season, Miami and New England will play each other in Week 1. It's kind of becoming something of an unofficial tradition for these two.
And we'll take it if they keep playing games like we've seen over the last 2 years, because New England scored a late touchdown to secure a win in 2020, then had a red zone fumble in 2021 to let Miami hang on for a one-point win last year in Foxborough. It's like in boxing. You get two great fights, each guy takes one. You definitely want the rubber match to see who is the better team. And Miami feels like they've really closed the gap.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
Oh, I thought it would show the stats. It's not. Alright.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Oh,
and they're going to get this up to midfield.
Offside. Defense.
Come on.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
Guys, hit him.
4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively...
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Finding Henry here on the crossing route. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 6. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Keep going.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll drop to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. 23 yards to pick up there. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish that drive.
All right.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
All right.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Don't stay. Oh, my God.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one.
Wow.
It's a touchback.
Guys, that's why I don't do it
for their
in the end zone. That's why I do it on the
Charles, it's kind of good
away
check
from
time.
the end
Look,
zone.
I know it's early,
They're
first
just gonna
quarter,
need
just
it
their
on
second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Go.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Come on, guys.
And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They'll set up a throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab.
Go.
Touchdown.
Yes. Let's go.
Hunter Henry from 17 yards out. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
All right.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr.
Oh.
Davis.
Helmet grab right here.
After a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. To a hit, and the ball is out.
Oh,
and it's picked up by the Patriots.
No.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take and blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now back to throw. He gets it complete to Harris.
Oh.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
This play looks pretty cool. I don't know, but
situation here for 2nd
let's
down.
try it.
Caught on the slant. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, who else is going to be in?
It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half.
Alright. Keep going.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Please run it this time.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
They're just saving time for me, guys.
Take their
I'm not sure why.
Out as the clock will stop with 55
Come on, guys. Don't give them any yards.
until
Don't give them any.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon.
Right.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game,
for me to run
then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Watching that time. Oh.
A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards.
Oh, I'm not going to make that.
And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
I don't know. Can I make it? Nope.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambition.
Alright, I'll let you guys watch the halftime report.
Well short. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We start in New Jersey on this September the 11th. The New York Jets playing host to visiting Baltimore here in Week 1. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Bryan Edwards, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Matthew Stafford with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats for New England in that first half. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Here we go.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. For the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This could lead to a
go, 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 go.
in practice for years. Devontae Parker. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Parker, 50 yards. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see
fine.
yourself doing this,
they probably
and
needed
most of the time you
field
don't.
position
It's
they're losing
absolutely a
fast.
miss-hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
What the heck?
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oh,
he was trying to get it to
Tyreek
Tyreek
Hill
Hill that time. And now it's second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Buying time to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete.
That was
took
too
a
low
shot
for
as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So back-to-back incompletions. And that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Tua.
Oh,
this is intercepted, intended. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A beautiful fake. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened.
And he's
Let's
in.
go.
Touchdown, Patriots.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice job on him in the first half. but there were a couple of occasions where he felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and it is 42-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Come on, guys.
Fields this way up at the 17. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious.
Wow.
We'll take a quick timeout. They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 13 yards down to the 13.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Patriots.
49-0, 48-0.
From 13 yards out, and the Patriots get another
might as well just start going for 2, I guess.
Onto that lead.
Well, pretty bad.
I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields this way up. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Block. Let's go.
Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead,
now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. Back to throw here. Parker's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots are pouring it on. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up his secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 27. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a give up the middle. It's
Let's
Gordon.
go.
And Gordon's going to be stopped
They're gonna punt it.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's Jones.
All right.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty. It's complete.
And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Wow, this score is bad.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
All right.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Okay.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Probably.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami.
Come on, guys.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
Come on, guys.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And they'll get
go
him
for
down
it.
about 3 yards short of the 1st.
Oh, wow.
That's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Miami. Here's Jones on the return.
No.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over.
All right.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes that comes in now from the 33. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it.
Parker's got
Let's
it.
go, guys.
New England touchdown.
Oh, this one's easy.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
This game's easy, boys.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Touchdown.
Go.
Kendrick Bourne, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Pats are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
What's going on?
This is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter,
get him
closer.
closer.
Like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Tua going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows it.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
All right.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Joejuan Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
The whole team is there. Oh my God.
Trotty. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. We've seen this already from him in this game.
You're right, it is ugly.
He's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Let's go.
On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And that should just about do it.
Right, this
they
game's
return
over,
it
guys.
to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
I don't know why they didn't.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as his drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just got to beside themselves right now.
Oh, my God.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I'm just going to go all the way to my end zone. Oh, crap. That's Trevor Hill. No.
And the Patriots are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
All right, here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Come on.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go.
For the winning team here, Charles, and that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys next week. Peace.
That's all the stuff.